So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this player, Mykhailo Mudryk, is a player who's developing his game cleverly. This is something I think that comes from his understanding of the game. He's learning all the while, but he's growing in the right direction, and it's only a matter of time before he starts getting the bigger headlines.
Okay, interesting. Now it's Malinovsky, clipped into space. Yarmolenko has been caught there, it's a foul. Malinovsky! Tries to get it clear. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rakitsky has played it long. Great defending, strong and... Malinovsky! Goal, Ukraine! And it's Ukraine who take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ukraine have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mudryk shifted upfield. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Yarmolenko. Proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get...
He's gone for the shots. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Moved on forwards. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Raphael. Lovely, now then. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yarmolenko. It's half time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve. and make it fast.
And the action is back on the way.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rakitsky. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Mudryk. Rakitsky. And that is as far as they're going to go. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
Yarmolenko, nice physical challenge. And here's the chance to counter. Raphael. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets it away. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rakitsky, Mudryk. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Malinovsky. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Succumbs to the pressure. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's very neat. And that's that. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And so, the national anthems. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. Things running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his
he's hit the
ways,
bar.
this referee.
Goal, Austria! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Austria make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Can he get onto this? Oh, it's come loose. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets it away. It is a corner. Alaba with the short one. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's had a crack. And that is quite wonderful. sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Chance for a shot! Indonesia have a free kick. So, another set play. Indonesia, so the perfect chance to get one back. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Arnautovic. Arnautovic! Oh, it's come loose. Tries to get it clear. Can he latch on to this? Can he deliver? And out it comes again. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So what can they make of this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Time to deliver. Oh, it's played. Up he goes! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Moved on forwards. And it's Alaba. Arnautovic. Oh, shooting chance! And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. His whistle for half-time. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Chance! Quick first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Dragovic. Looks to the other side. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had a shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's really well manoeuvred. Receives it in a good position here. Great defending, strong and determined. Does really well to win the ball there. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
It is a corner, good chance. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Indonesia with another corner. Cleared away. Turns and goes back.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Crosses it in. And he's there to clear it. It's run loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, good spread. Nice interception, well timed. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Back into the middle. Chooses to go back. Goes for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Raphael faced real chance. Oh, that is rather wayward. Out to the left it goes. That has been knocked clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches, and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch, those who have come to play may be encountering conditions which are testing indeed in the hour or two ahead. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually tends to pick the right option too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Gets things running. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Raphael. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Takes a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that was very necessary. Raphael knocks it out wide. Great work on the overlap. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, great chance! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looking for a decent ball in. And the shot! And it's hoisted clear. Bergvall. 30 minutes gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one is having a shot! That has been knocked clear. Bergvall. Verbruggen getting this one clear. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Out to the left it goes. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Thinks about the shot. Yoro. Oh, easy pickings there. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's managed to get free. So much time and chance for a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well,
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that, I think, is his third booking altogether. And he can't get it over the wall. Now, who's going to be first to this? Raphael. Oh, well measured. Milner. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's run loose here. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And they've got rid. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's really well cleared. Chance! Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to it. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Euro. Perfect. Well, there's a probing ball. Ogunai, aim forwards. Konsa with the clearance, and it's Ogunai. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Milner shifted upfield. Mkhitaryan. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's hard to see past the giant Dutchman, Joshua Zirkzee. Okay, you can tell he's not the quickest, he's not going to run behind defences too often. So his game is pretty much all about bringing others into play. Just finding those little spaces all around you that gets the runners going. So from him, you can expect some goal involvements.
Okay, interesting. There's the whistle. Manchester United have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle a squad.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Manchester United are on fine form so far as goals are concerned. They have scored in 5 games running. Shoots! Denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Raphael. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ugarte. Spread out to the left. Done delicately. Cleared without complication. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. He's gone for a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, can he get onto this? Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ouattara! And the ball's come loose here. Driving on and making good progress. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! Goal!
just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. The referee's awarded a free kick. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Short changes him with that pass. Zirkzee is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now who's going to be first to this? Ogunai. Cuts out the pass. Raphael. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else. But he's about to face greater pressure now.
Zirkzee. Decent chance! He's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
That's a little off target. Pinged towards the front line. Ugarte. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Bruno Fernandes most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Well, we expected better and so did he. Gets it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's onto it in a flash. Nelson. This has gone, that's a foul.
Keep going and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Manchester United moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Circe. And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame.
you